While waiting for the remaining students to come, welcome to 4IB. Those that are returning, welcome back. What you'll probably notice over the next few weeks, you'll notice that there's been a lot of changes within the unit. Those that have just arrived, welcome. What we're going to be doing this evening is your phase 1 training, basically just being able to operate some of the basic controls and some of the skills and drills that are required to operate as a section or whatever role that you're going to be going into. Time is in, we should be done. Normally like to cut it off by 2300 in it. It's a large group, so we probably will be pushing the 2300 mark this evening. For those that disconnect midway through the course, I put an extra course on Friday, so if you do miss anything, don't get disheartened. If your computer pals in, you can't get back on. Just sign up on Friday, and we'll sweep up on Friday for him disconnects midway through or whatever. We'll catch you up to the point where you'd missed. Again, with the ACMTs, normally do the ACMTs around the end of the course. So again, if you don't all get through that by the cut-off time, or you need to disconnect for any reason, then just let us know, make a note of it, and then we'll capture you on Friday if we can. Or through the week, midweek, you can just push me a message, I'll try and get you done. Okay, at any point through the course you need to go AFK for whatever reason, just let the member of staff know that you're going AFK, then take a knee. When you return from AFK, just stand back up so we know that you're back. You'll be requiring a notebook and pen. Some parts of the courses you will need to take notes, and throughout you'll be questioned on confirmation throughout. So you'll be questioned, there'll be a pause, and then someone will be nominated, and no requirement to shout out answers or push a step forward. That's it from me. I'm going to leave you over to the hands of the P1 training staff. It's going to take you through your phase 1 training. Enjoy.
Yeah.
So, first part of the phase 1, okay, we're just going to be going over some standard compositions, okay. This is composition of the unit and composition of sections. So, what you need to do, get your asses out of your seats and follow me into the east.
Come on. There's no point being lazy in the infantry. Do that when you get to HC.
Okay, so if you school circle in front of me, first few rows take a knee. You're at the back. Right, perfect. So, the unit at the moment, okay, is quite chunky. At the moment, we've got our command element, which is going to be known as Koi. And then below them, we have a bunch of assets. The main ones is the 2 infantry platoons. So we've got 6 sections of infantry. So sections, they should have 8 blokes in it. At the moment, they've got 10 to 12 blokes in it. Okay. So at the moment, we're quite fleshed out. We've got the 6 sections on the go in the 2 platoons. So, platoon level, you've got yourself your platoon commander, your platoon sergeant, and then attached to them you've got yourself a signaller and a medic at the moment. So, support detachments then, you've got 3 meds who will be assigned to platoons and Koi, and sometimes other areas of the unit as well when needed. CIS, which is your signals, okay, same thing. They will be assigned to areas like Koi and platoon. Other aspects of the unit will be areas like EOD and the brand new maneuver support platoon. So you've got a platoon basically comprised of a section of guys with mortars, a section of guys with AT pieces, so javelins, and the other one which is the machine gun platoon. Okay, and that is comprised of things like GMPs, GMGs and things like that, 50 cals, etc. We also have JC for you ACs in the crowd. I don't really know where you're going to get assigned to, but I do know that before you do pass out, you do need to do DTT, so make sure you get that done after today. So moving on then, that is the general layout of the unit. Anybody got any questions about the layout of the unit? No? Fantastic. So, in front of you, see a bunch of blokes. Okay, this is the standard layout of your section. So, there's 8 blokes. Starting from the front then, with the guy that stood up. Well, he's a bit lively. So this bloke, okay, he's your section point man. As you can see, he's got his Valen in hands. He is responsible for making sure that you don't all blow up by roadside IEDs. We do have the mod in now, which is EODS, which means that IEDs are absolutely ginormous and you can barely see them. So that's going to be fun. This bloke will also most probably be assigned a grenadier role as well. As you can see, he's got a UGL weapon system, so he's very important. And he'll have things like spray paint and all that sort of stuff to mark any sort of minefields or IEDs that he comes across, etc. So that's your point man. He'll be good for route planning and navigation, etc. Next along then, you've got your section IC, corporal of rank. He's basically going to be responsible for getting your section where it needs to be, making sure that they're there on time and in the right configuration. Okay, he's going to get orders down from platoon and he's going to give those orders to you, and then you're going to carry that out. Okay. So next bloke is the AT bloke in Charlie Fire Team. So Charlie so far is point man, IC, and AT. As you can turn around, come on, show me your ass. Oh no, he's getting even more spicy. So, as you can see, it's got a Matador out. This is brand new. This will be replacing the I-Law that we've been using. Okay. Essentially, it will take out things like technicals and BTRs, and it's also quite handy at putting holes through structures as well. So, that will be in your Charlie Fire Team. Finally, in Charlie Fire Team, you've got this bloke. So, last bloke in Charlie, okay, is your section's sharpshooter. So, this is your marksman. He's got your longer range weapon system, 7.62 instead of 5.56, and he'll also have a scope on it with higher magnification than what you're going to have on your weapon systems. Okay, so he's going to be responsible for taking out these gnarly targets that you can't quite reach with your weapon systems. All right, Charlie Fire Team done. So Charlie Fire Team right there will be your assaulting fire team if you ever get into assaults. Oh, hello. Fucking hell, you're quick. So, moving on to Delta Fire Team then, the supporting fire team. First man is your point man of Delta. Usually this guy would also be a grenadier, so he'd have a UGL on his weapon system. And he also carries around things like the Valen and all that sort of stuff as well. So this will be your point man. In some section configurations, the point man of Delta will be the combat team medic. Yeah, some section compositions will have the medic as the point man, but some will also have the grenadier as the point man of Delta. Moving on to the sections 2IC. So this guy is going to be responsible for administrating the section, making sure you've all got the right kit and the right amount of ammunition. He'll also be manoeuvring the firefight, making sure you're on the right target, at the right fire rate, etc, etc. He'll be Lance Corporal in rank, and he will probably be carrying a foot-ton more extra ammunition for you if you start running dry. Third man in Delta is your second AT gunner. Okay, he's got a larger AT weapon system, which is the N-Law. So this thing should take out BMPs if you hit it in the right location, and it should have absolutely no problems disabling MBTs if they're not like ultra modern and you don't shoot it in the face. Other than that, that is your AT in Delta. Again, this guy will probably also be the medic, so the combat team medic, so he'll be carrying a bit more extra medical supplies and have a bit more training in terms of medical stuff. Finally, in Delta, oh hello, not quick. You've got your Gimpy gunner, okay. As you can see, this guy is going to be the main source of suppression within your section, so that's why he's in the supporting fire team. And he's got his 100 round 7.62 belts that he's going to suppress the shit out of the enemy with. Okay, so that is your section layouts. Charlie, Delta, and all of your roles in there as well. Any questions about any of that?